Good evening. It's 11-4, area of a circle is what we're going to work on today. And we've already done circumference of a circle, and it's similar. The only difference is that it's not the outside of the circle that we're measuring, the perimeter. Area, again, is the inside, the surface area. How many square units of measurement would cover that entire surface? The formula, you can go ahead and write this down. It is pi times the radius squared, and again, pi equals 3.14. So go ahead, you can probably hit pause and then copy this down. All right. Now, what you're going to do, again, is you absolutely must write the formula down every single time, and you're going to plug it in just directly below it. So we have to make certain, again, that we have the radius, not the diameter. If you recall, on circumference of a circle, you could use a diameter formula or you could use a circumference formula. Not the case on this particular problem today. So pi, which stands for 3.14, and again, make certain you're not using the pi button. We got to make certain we're using 3.14, times the radius, which is 6, and it is squared. So 3 and 1400ths times, now you got to find the value of what 6 squared is, and it is not 12. It is 6 times 6, so that would equal 36. Simply take that answer and plug that into the calculator, 3.14 times 36, and you're going to get an answer of 113 and 400ths. Now again, they're going to ask you to round this to the nearest tenths, so this is going to equal 113 and 0 tenths. Okay, that 4 is a 4 lower, therefore it stays the same. Now, units of measurement, it is meters, and since we are talking about area, it is still square meters. Okay, so if you have questions on this, please mark that, and we'll discuss it further tomorrow. Now we have letter B. What did they give us? Well, they gave us the diameter. So go ahead and hit pause and make certain that you find the radius. Go ahead and hit pause and we'll compare answers. All right, now we're going to take 3.14, that's the value of pi, times my radius, which how am I going to get my radius for 8.6? You're simply going to take 8.6 and divide it by 2. And when you do that, you get 4 3/10. So it's going to be 4 3/10, but it is squared. And again, this right here equals 4 3/10 times 4 3/10. Okay? It is not going to be 8.6. And I know a lot of students will look at that and go, well, why am I doing this? Bringing it to a radius when I'm just going to end up getting the diameter again. You're not. It's 4 3/10 times 4 3/10, which is certainly not 8.6. So 4.3 times 4.3, that is going to equal 18 and 4900ths. And remember, you cannot round until your final answer. Do not round that answer of 18 and 4900ths. Okay, that has to stay the same. And they're now going to take that times 3.14, and you're going to get an answer of 58.0586. 0586. And again, you're rounding to the nearest tenths, so that will then equal 58 and 1/10. Square feet, because it is area. So compare your answer. If you made a mistake, hopefully you can see what the mistake was and you can make that correction on the next problem. If not, please see me tomorrow and we'll talk about it further. Go ahead and do letter C. You can hit pause. All right. Again, What did they give us? The radius or the diameter? Well, in this case, they gave you the diameter. So you're going to have to, again, take the 22 and divide it by 2 to get 11 for the radius. So 11 squared. And now we're going to take 3.14 times, and you're going to plug in 11 times 11, which is going to equal 121. Now you can multiply that by 3.14, and you're going to get 379 and 94 hundredths. Okay, now we're going to have to again round to the nearest tenths, which is going to equal 379 and 9 tenths. It is now again square inches because we are discussing area. Okay. Again, take notes of anything that you did not get correct or understand and still do not understand. So we can discuss this further tomorrow. Hope you have a great evening.